So welcome everyone to our Bhagavatam lecture. We will start with the so we will start with the Damodarashtakam. But before we start Damodarashtakam, I just have to make a little comment on what we are doing. All of you know that this month is a very auspicious month. In Kartik month, we have varieties of activities in this very month. Indra did send the Samvartaka cloud to punish the Brajwasis, and then Krishna lifted the Govardhan, and then we have Govardhan Puja. First Govardhan Puja, and then so in this month there will be Govardhan Puja, and after the Govardhan Puja, Krishna, Indra would send the Samvartaka cloud, and then the Brajwasis would take shelter of Krishna, and then Krishna would lift Govardhan when he was only 7-year-old. So this is something very, very, very amazing for the devotees, because when the offering was made to Govardhan, Krishna took the shape of Govardhan and ate all the offering and told, please bring more, please bring more. The Brajwasis, they used to offer, make the offering to Indra, but they have never seen Indra coming and eating. But here, everything Krishna finished as Govardhan. So that happens in this month. Gopastami, that is the day when Krishna and Balaram would take cows for grazing, and they will assemble, all the cows would assemble at Terkadam before they return to their home. So Gopastami also here. And the most important event that occurred in this month is the Krishna was bound by Mother Yashoda's love. By the Mother Yashoda could bind Krishna after a lot of sustained effort. So this is a very special month, and on this very special month we are offering the diya, the candle, to Sri Sri Radha Damodar, Yashoda Krishna, and we are begging that we will have love the way Mother Yashoda has for Krishna, Nanda Baba has for Krishna, the cowherd boys, cowherd men, cowherd women, cowherd girls, all of them, they have that love for Krishna. Not only they, the calves, the cows, the peacocks, the deers, everyone has special love for Krishna. And we want a drop of that love. When I was narrating yesterday the pastimes of Krishna from the Krishna book, from the Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, I had made a comment that all these pastimes, although very pleasing to ear, but you will only relish when you have a slight glimpse of Mother Yashoda within you, or Nanda Baba within you. Because if that parental bhava is not there, you cannot experience Krishna, his soft hand, soft lotus feet, his charming smile, because all these are divine. The tilak on his forehead, the uh, the proper dressing of Krishna by Mother Yashoda, Sringara, the way Mother Yashoda puts on the yellow garments, varieties of ornaments, necklace, and it's beautiful. Krishna does so many mischief, but then like yesterday we saw when he was caught stealing butter, and then he would be addressed, "You are a thief." So Krishna would give the reply, "Not, I am not the thief, you are." And there is no mistake, because everything is owned by Krishna. So if Krishna is stealing his own property, so that is best. He has right to go and steal anywhere, because everything belongs to him. This kind of narration from the Tatwa point of view is very nice. But for our love, spontaneous love for Krishna, we need to have that glimpse of Mother Yashoda, Nanda Baba, or anybody. If we cannot imbibe their spirit, their unconditional love for Krishna, all these narrations that we are doing, after some time will not penetrate our heart. Just to let you know that we may have Ashtha, faith, trust. Krishna is our friend. But Brajwasis, for them, Krishna is not God. Their very life is Krishna. So as devotee, we need to recognize that our lifestyle should be such that we feel the presence of Krishna every moment. So that verse from Sikastakam, the verse is Igayitam nimisena chakhyusa pragrusaitam sunyayitam jagat sarvam govinda virahena. So that mood that my life has no value when I am bereft of Krishna, his holy name, his beautiful form, his pastimes, they continuously manifest within my consciousness. And that very consciousness drives me to be functional. Anything else, if they drive me to be functional, then I have a long way to go. So one is Ashtha, that, okay, my teacher has told me Krishna is God, and let me follow. Because he is following for a long time, so I'm following. Let me follow. That's fine. But then we have to take to the next level, where we only live for Krishna. Our very purpose to be functional and active must be only for Krishna's pleasure. And that is what Brajwasis did. Is the decoration in 664 ready? Abhishek Jaiswal?
Yes, sir.
So can you so first
Yes.
give us the darshan to all of us, and then we will start Damodara Ashtakam. Jai Sri Sri Radha Damodar ki jai, Yashoda Krishna ki jai. Okay, there we have the darshan. We can have beautiful darshan as we sing. Mamishwaram Satchidananda Rupam Sat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam
Namamishwaram Satchidanandarupam Lasatkandalam Gokule Brajmanam
Sadabhyalokalagamanam Ramrutam Atyanta Chodritya Gopya
Yashoda Biyalokaladavamanam Param Rishimatyantara Gopya
Dantam Netra Yugmam Rujantam Ram Bhuja Yogmena Satanka Netram
Rudantam Muhurnetram Yugmam Rejantam Karambojayogmena Shatanka Netram
Moho Swasa Kanpatri Rekhanka Kanta Sagraivam Damodaram Bhakti Vadam
Muhurshvasha Kampatrirekanga Kandha Stata Greva Damodaram Bhakti Badam
Iti Drupso Lila Vidananda Kunde Ogo Sammajantam
Ete Diksvalila Bherananda Kunde Swagosham Nimajjantam Akyapayantam
Adiyasita Genso Bhaktir Tatvam Prematasam Satabrati Bande
Tadiyashitageshu Bhaktajitatvam Puna Prematastam Shatavriti Vande
Ram Deva Moksham Va Mokshavadim Va Sanyam Bruneyaham Gareshadapiya
Varam Devam Moksham Na Mokshavadim Va Nachanyam Rineham Varishadaviha
Idam Teba Purnatha Gopala Valam Tame Manasya Virastam Kimanai
Idam Teva Purnata Gopala Balam Sada Me Manasya Virastam Kimanye
Idam Te Mokhambojam Atyanta Nilay Yutam Kuntalai Snektaraktaisya Gopya
Idam te mukham bhojam matyam taniler Pritam kuntala snagdavagrasya gopya
Mohosamvetambe Bharatadaram Me Nasya Virasa Malam Lakya Lavai
Muhushumbitam bimbam raktadharam me Manasya virastam malam laksha labhe
Namo Devo Damodara Ananta Vishnu Kasidanta Vodhu Kajalabhimakam
Namo Deva Damodarananda Vishnu प्रसीद प्रभो दुःख जलाब्धिग्भग्नाम्
पादृष्टे पृष्ट्याति दिनं गतानु कृपाणि समाद्यं यज्ञकृत्या
कृपादृष्टे वृष्टाते दीनं बतानो गृहाणि मामज्ञं मे दक्षिदृश्य
तौ बाद्धपुत्रैव यात्वात् भूयामुचितौ भक्ति भजौ कृतौ च
कुबेरात्मजवद्वमूर्ते भयद्वत् स्वयमुचितो भक्ति भजौ कृत च
तथा प्रेमा भक्तिं सकाम प्रयच्छ मोक्षग्रह मे स्थितमोदरे
तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयच्छ न मुक्ते ग्रहो मे तिदमुदरेह
नमस्ते स्तुधाम्ने सुखदीप्तिधाम्ने दीयदाराय यथा विश्वधाम्ने
नमस्ते तु दाम्ने सुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीरोदराय विश्वस्य दाम्ने
नमो राधिकाय इतो धियो प्रियाय नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमो राधिकाय त्वदीयप्रियाय नमो दत्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Manish, can you continue for 2 minutes? Let me make
यस
my offering.
यस रोज हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare Rama Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Sri Radhe
Jaya Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Shri Radhe.
Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Sri Radhe
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe.
Sri Sri Radha Damodar ki
Jai,
Sri Sri Yashoda Krishna ki
Jai,
Gaur Pramanande Hari Hari Bol.
Hari
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 Bol.
Bol.
Hare Hare Bol.
Can you show the translation? To the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose sacks-shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Goku, who, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter, and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from the swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding motor in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with a greater speed to that Supreme Lord Sri Damodar. I offer my humble obeisances. Please read.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, please.
Seeing Seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, he is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck, which is marked with three lines like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To this Supreme Lord Sri Damodara, whose belly is bound not with ropes but with his mother's pure love, I offer my respectable, humble obeisances. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Continue, someone.
By such childhood
Hare
pastimes
Krishna.
as this, he is drowning the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy, and he is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodara hundreds and hundreds of times.
O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other's boon which may be obtained by executing the nine process of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Bala Gopala in Brindavana may ever be manifest in my heart. For what is the use of to me of any other's boon besides this?
O Lord, your
O
lotus
Lord,
face, which is encircled by the locks of soft black hair, tying with red, is kissed again and again by the mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are no use.
O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you, O Damodara, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord. Be pleased upon me by showering your glance of mercy upon me. Deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes.
O Lord Damodar, just as the two sons of Kuvera, Manigriva, and Nala Kuvera were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into the great devotees by you in your form as a baby tied with a rope of a wooden grinding mortar, in the same way, please give to me your own prema bhakti. I will long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation.
O Lord Damodara, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent robe which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisance to your belly,
Oh,
which is the
इधर आके बैठिए.
I then offer my obeisance to your belly, which is the abode of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer all obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord, who displays unlimited pastimes. Hare Krishna.
Okay, so Hare Krishna, everyone,
Hare Krishna.
for participating
Hare
in the
Krishna, Prabhu.
Damodarashtakam. We will now continue our reading from. We will continue our reading from um, uh, the 10th canto. Mother Yashoda would see Krishna's mouth, and within Krishna's mouth, the entire cosmos. So this is a little philosophical, so I will spend some time to explain what it is actually. But please hear. One day, while Krishna was playing with his small playmates, including Balaram and other sons of the Gopis, all his friends came together and lodged a complaint to Mother Yashoda. Mother, they submitted. Krishna has eaten earth. एक बार ब्रह्मांड घाट में, I don't know how many of you have gone to Gokul. Please, if you have not visited Vrindavan, then please let me know. We will make arrangement for your trip to Vrindavan. You can put a message and that you want to visit Gokul, Vrindavan, and I would suggest that maybe Tarun or someone should record who has not visited Vrindavan. Then we will make a trip for all of you. And it is worth, just like a Muslim, devout Muslim, doesn't feel happy unless he visits Kaaba, Medina. Similarly, we must not feel happy unless we visit Vrindavan, the sweet home of Krishna. So, गोकुल में, गोकुल जो है जहां पे भगवान कृष्ण 3 साल तक रहे, Gokul is that part of Braj where Lord Krishna performed his pastime for first 3 years only. And इस 3 साल के दौरान बहुत सारे भगवान की सुंदर लीलाएं परफॉर्म हुआ. एंड एक ऐसे लीला जो है आज हम पढ़ रहे हैं वो है ब्रह्मांड घाट में. ब्रह्मांड घाट, because Gokul is situated at the bank of Yamuna, and in Yamuna there is a ghat which is now famously known as Brahman Ghat. And normally when you go to any place you get laddu of bundi, sweet laddu. But here you get mitti laddu, because Krishna here ate mud. तो भगवान कृष्णा जब मिट्टी खा लिए, मुंह में डाल दिए, तो उनकी जितने सारे दोस्त थे सबको घबराहट हो गया. Everybody was completely, got concerned. क्योंकि ये आप नहीं समझ पाएंगे, मैं भी नहीं समझ पाऊंगा, क्योंकि ये सब जो ब्रजवासी हैं, for them Krishna is life. जैसे एक माँ के लिए एक बच्चा उसकी जिंदगी होती है. For a mother, her child is her life. Only mother can experience, others cannot. It is not possible. Only mother can experience how she felt if something goes wrong with the child. So similarly, this Braj, for everyone, Krishna was life. Anything goes wrong with Krishna, then there is no happiness. So all the ग्वाल वाले, जितने सारे ग्वाल वाले थे, बलराम जी के साथ सब गए मैया के पास. मैया बहुत बड़ी दुर्घटना हुआ है. ना क्या हो गया? ना कान्हा ने मिट्टी खा गया. तो फिर this is how the spontaneous devotion is called. The devotees of Krishna who are his friends, they all went to Mother. It this complaint is not out of envy for Krishna. No, out of love for Krishna. Do something. If something wrong happens to Krishna, who would be responsible? तो इसीलिए कंप्लेन की है. और माया दौड़ कर आई प्रमाण घाट में और कृष्णा बड़े मुस्कुराहट के साथ माँ को देखे, परंतु माँ की मन में तो पूरा शंका है. Mother is absolutely concerned that her son has eaten mud. I have prepared so many wonderful varieties of butter because different cows' milk will give different fragrance, different butter of different fragrance. Because in Braj, they used to grow different kinds of grass. Every grass would give different odor to the milk. So this, the Krishna's playmate, where it is, yes. Upon hearing this from Krishna's playmate, Mother Yashoda was always full of anxiety over Krishna's welfare, picked Krishna up with her hands to look into his mouth and chastise him. Her eyes fearful, she spoke to her son as follows. So, Maya डर गई. तो माया डर गई. उसके मन में बड़ी भय पैदा हो गई कि उसकी प्यारे कन्हा को कुछ हो जाएगा. तो इस तरह की जो भावना जो है, ये you have to realize this is a humanly pastime, but they are not humanly pastime. अगर कृष्ण भगवान, he would perform his pastime, as alien to us, we will not be able to appreciate. भगवान कृष्ण हमारी जैसे लगते हैं. हमारी, when you hear Krishna Lila and when you hear about Krishna's childhood pastime, you feel Krishna is like our son. If Krishna would have been in another form, we would not have, it's not humanly. Something else. I cannot even comprehend if something else that, right? For example, Krishna with 4 hands, or with always with Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, you would not have been able to relate him as. But here, although Krishna is performing his humanly pastime to attract us towards him, but originally Krishna is a original transcendental human. भगवान स्वयं दिव्य पुरुष है, मनुष्य रूपी पुरुष है. ये हमें समझना चाहिए. भगवान की जो रूप है, सच्चिदानंद रूप है, रूप सच्चिदानंद है. Krishna has a form Satchit Ananda. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. So his form is Satchidananda. So we cannot comprehend what is Satchidananda, because Satchidananda means that which is eternally full of knowledge and joy. So, and we don't have that experience until we become pure. So, ये जो ब्रजवासी हैं, this cowherd friends of Krishna, Balaram, Yashoda Maya, Nanda Baba, everyone, they were self-effulgent divine personality. They are all Satchidananda. And hence, the way they are releasing Krishna's pastime, we should not comprehend that and bring down these pastimes to our mundane realm. हम भगवान की ये सब लीला को श्रवण करते हुए हमें ये नहीं करना चाहिए कि हम उसको ड्रैग करें हमारी भौतिक अनुभूति की स्तर पर नहीं. सेंटिमेंट हम दिखा सकते हैं, humanly sentiment, because that's all, but we must not drag these pastimes to our humanly realm and try to understand it. We should simply hear it and pray to Krishna. Oh Krishna, when would you reveal your this wonderful pastime in my divine consciousness? This is how we should always pray to Krishna. So Mother Yashoda was very, very frightened. Something would go to Krishna, something would go wrong with Krishna. So she started chastising Krishna. Dear Krishna, why are you so restless that you have eaten dirt in a solitary place? This complaint has been lodged against you by all your playmates, including your elder brother, Balaram. How is this? So, Yashoda Maya कह रहे हैं, बेटे झूठ मत बोल. Because for Krishna, lying and telling truth, no distinction. Whatever Krishna speaks is truth. If he speaks truth, that is truth. If he speaks so-called false, if he lies, that is also truth. Because in Krishna, everything is absolute. So Krishna is expert in lying, right? He can say, somebody accuses him, you are stealing butter. Krishna would say, I'm not stealing. Yes, that's correct. Because it is Krishna's butter and he has a right to have it and enjoy it. So how that can be stealing? And you can also say Krishna is stealing transcendentally. That is also true. So you see in Krishna, all so-called dualities, they disappear. So, माँ ने कान्हा को पूछे, कान्हा सच बता दो, मिट्टी खाए हो कि नहीं खाए हो? तो फिर Lord Krishna replied, my dear mother, I've never eaten dirt. This is exactly expected. Krishna will tell. Because what Krishna would eat dirt? In him, unlimited universes are there. So what is that to be eaten? Whatever we are seeing, from east to west, north to south, earth, water, air, fire, ether, crores of sun, crores of moon, crores of other planets, everything is within him. And to say Krishna has eaten mud, from mother's perspective, Yashoda Maya's perspective, that is perfect. But from our perspective, Krishna has eaten mud has no meaning. Because everything is within him. So Mother Yashoda, so Lord Krishna replied, my dear mother, I have never eaten dirt. All my friends complaining against me are liars. If you think they are being truthful, you can directly look into my mouth and examine it. So this is how Krishna can fool anyone and put anyone into delusion. Because you cannot confront Krishna. Many people say, oh, Krishna did that wrong. Or Krishna did that wrong. In Mahabharata, he wrongly killed Kṛṣṇa. Like people speak all nonsense, absolute canards there. This is really ridiculous to say like that. Arey Baba, Krishna is the absolute truth. All buck must stop there. Don't question anything when Krishna says. You see, Krishna really ate mud as far as his friends are concerned, Balaram is concerned. But he is directly saying, I have not eaten dirt. You want to verify? Please check my mouth. So Mother Yashoda said, okay, so wait, open your mouth. So Mother Yashoda challenged Krishna. If you have not eaten earth, then open your mouth wide. And when challenged by his mother in this way, Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, to exhibit past tense like a human child, opened his mouth. Although the Supreme Personality Godhead Krishna, who is full of all opulence, didn't disturb his mother's parental affection, his opulence was automatically displayed. For Krishna's opulence never lost at any stage, but is manifest at the proper time. Very highly philosophical description by Sukadeva Goswami. Sukadeva Goswami कह रहे हैं, माया ने तो चैलेंज कर दी, माया ने चैलेंज कर दी कि मुंह खोलो, और कान्हा ने मुंह को बहुत बड़ा कर दिए. Krishna opened his mouth wide. And Krishna was doing innocently. Krishna had no business that time that he would sow Brahmanda within his mouth. All that he wanted to verify. He wanted to assure his mother that he has not eaten dirt. Because whatever Krishna eats, that can be converted to nectar. Anything Krishna touches can be converted to nectar. Whatever way he wants, everything can be converted, transformed. But then Krishna, although looks a small baby, within his body, all Shaktis are eternally residing. And they wanted to serve Krishna. So they wanted to manifest his real opulence to Mother Yashoda. Maya, tu kya kar rahi hai? हाँ, ये तेरा बेटा है, हम मानते हैं, मगर तेरा बेटा है इसका मतलब नहीं है कि ये सामान्य बेटा है. इसके अंदर तुम हो, मैं हूं, सब है. And Krishna's natural opulence manifested without Krishna bragging about it. Krishna didn't want to show his mother his opulence because Krishna very much liked his reciprocation with his mother. He wanted to relish his mother's affection, chastisement, everything. But the opulence of Krishna, they said, no, let us show something wonderful to Mother Yashoda. Now what is happening? See. When Krishna opened his mouth wide by the order of Mother Yashoda, he saw within his mouth all moving and non-moving entities, outer space, all directions, along with mountains, islands, ocean, the surface of the earth, the blowing wind, fire, the moon, the stars. अब देखिए ये कैसे हम देख सकते हैं, हम क्या देखते हैं, इसको थोड़ा सा हम चर्चा करते हैं आज. Let us discuss this attentively. Please pay attention. Dear devotees, you must understand that we see nothing. It appears I am seeing, like I am now sitting in the wonderful, our devotee Sanjay Prabhu. In his house I am sitting now in Dehradun. And there is a nice altar of Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra in his house. But when I'm seeing what I'm seeing, I may say I'm seeing the wall, the curtains, the shelf, the bed, and all those things I can say I'm seeing. But this is all hallucination. Why there hallucination? Anything that doesn't trigger my Krishna consciousness must be false. So let me tell each one of you this point very clear. What you see, suppose there is no light now, electricity goes. You cannot see, I cannot see. Internet would not work. You would not hear me. I would not also hear you. So who is hearing and who is seeing? This is a big paradox. This has not been answered within neuroscience. Who is seeing? Because if you understand Bhagavad Gita, I am Atma. Atma cannot experience anything other than Krishna, his relationship with Krishna. I can only experience my relationship with Krishna, nothing else. Full stop. That is ontologically. I can only experience my relationship with Krishna. Like Yashoda Maya, whenever Krishna goes for grazing calves or cows, he is constantly thinking about Krishna. Where is Krishna? Has thorns pricked his tender soul, tender feet? He is there. Normally in the jungles there are witches, dions, and hobgoblins. Are they doing any harm to my son? She is constantly thinking about that. She is constantly meditating on the charming, sweet smile of Krishna. So, my relationship with Krishna only I can experience. I cannot experience anything. That is ontological. But I have not gone to that part. Now what is happening? Because I am not situated in soul, I am situated in my body. So this sensory experience is happening in three modes of material nature. Who is the experiencer here? Soul cannot be the experiencer. So who is the experiencer? It is a false ego. And false ego has no basis. That is why whatever experience I have is an illusion. As a researcher, I am publishing some papers. It's an illusion. As a businessman, I'm earning a lot of money. It's an illusion. As a political leader, I'm contesting an election and hoping to win. It's an illusion. Because these experiences, they are external to soul. Souls are external to Krishna because Krishna has no interest in these experiences. Now, Mother Yashoda was seen in Krishna's mouth. The entire antariksha, the entire space. So how was she seeing? So basically you try to understand that experiences that we are going through are hallucination, because that's not in me. That's in the body. Who is the experiencer? The false ego, and that has no basis. It has no existence. It is temporary. Krishna causes some experience within us, either directly or through modes of material nature, based on my body consciousness and Krishna consciousness. So if I am 100% Krishna conscious, Krishna will create one experience for me. He would reveal things to me. So experience that is revealed is divine. Experience that is external, that happens because of sunlight, moonlight, electricity. We can easily see this, isn't it? All our external experience. Suppose I'm shielded in this house, I'm completely shielded. There is no electromagnetic wave is coming. There is no, I cannot hear any sound. I cannot see anything. So we can see all that I'm experiencing in this world can be blocked. And hence it is illusion. I can always build a chamber that is completely shielded from electromagnetic wave. I can place you there. So you cannot experience anything inside that, because neither sound would reach there, nor touch would reach there, nor form would reach there. Nothing would reach there. You are completely shielded. You will not have any experience. So how can you say that is experience? Those experiences that you are going through are dependent on the material energy, my dear friend. Hence, they are not experience. But in this case, Mother Yashoda is not experiencing the outer space. She is not experiencing the moon, sun, different planets by material energy. She is experiencing through revelation. So, Mother Yashoda's experience is revealed experience. We must hanker for revealed experience, not man-made, external, material energy created experience. I hope I gave you some idea. Sanjay Prabhu, कुछ समझ रहा है? She saw the planetary systems, water, light, air, sky, creation by transformation of Ahankara. She also saw the senses, the mind, sense perception, the three qualities, goodness, passion, and ignorance. So Mother Yashoda seeing goodness, passion, and ignorance doesn't mean she is polluted. No, this is revealed. This is revealed. When I'm conditioned by goodness, I cannot see goodness. When I'm conditioned by passion, I cannot see passion. When I'm conditioned by ignorance, I cannot see ignorance. Or when I'm conditioned by the mixture of these three modes, I cannot see either goodness, passion, and ignorance. To see goodness, passion, and ignorance, I have to go beyond them. And then this goodness, passion, and ignorance can be revealed to me. That is when I can see. She saw the time allotted for living entities. She saw natural instincts and the reactions of karma. She saw desires and different varieties of bodies, moving and non-moving. Seeing all these aspects of cosmic manifestation along with herself and Vrindavan Dham, she became doubtful, fearful of her son's nature. My dear friend. So, hope I made it very clear to you. That which is revealed using divine agency, using divine via media, specifically through via media of Guru and Krishna, that experience is real. Where the experience that you are having, I am having, is hallucination, because they have no basis. So, Yashoda Maya was revealed the universal form of Krishna within the mouth of Krishna. So Mother Yashoda began to argue with herself. Is this a dream? Or is it an illusory creation by the external energy? Has this been manifested by my own intelligence? Or is it some mystic power of my child? Therefore, let me surrender unto Krishna, not unto Krishna, she cannot say that, unto Narayana, and offer my obeisances unto him, who is beyond the concepts of human speculation, the mind, activities, words, and arguments, who is the original cause of this massive cosmic manifestation, by whom the entire cosmos is maintained, by whom we can conceive of its existence. Let me simply offer my obeisances, for he is beyond my contemplation and speculation and meditation, is beyond all of my material activities. So sometimes, like these are the Kartik month. In Kartik month, normally we hear Krishna's childhood pastimes. And sometime, when you are meditating, suddenly you feel Krishna is there in your consciousness. Sweet Krishna, charming smile, soft hand, soft lotus feet, and affectionately your heart is overwhelmed with motherly love or fatherly love, and you are taking Krishna, embracing Krishna in your lap, and you may pour your kisses on his beautiful cheek. You may paint his forehead with wonderful Gopi Chandan tilak. You can put tilaks on those all 13 places beautifully on his body. And whatever jewelries you may have, you may put all of them on his body, and would like to gaze on his beautiful form again and again and again. So these are the things. These are the opportunity for which we are hankering. When that day will come, I can have Krishna in my lap, this beautiful Damodar Krishna in my lap. His smile can make me feel complete. I'm complete just by his smile, just by his divine grace. It is by the influence of Supreme Lord's Maya that I'm wrongly thinking that Nanda Maharaj is my husband, Krishna is my son, that because I'm the queen of Nanda Maharaj, all the wealth of cows and calves are all my possession, all the cowherd men and their wives are my subjects. Actually, I am also eternally subordinate. The Supreme Lord is my ultimate master. Why Mother Yashoda is doing like this? Why contemplating? Because although she is in the highest platform of love for Krishna, but Krishna's material elements were revealed to her. earth, water, air, fire, ether, false ego, intelligence, mind, directions, everything were revealed to her. And because of that, she's teaching us in this world, neither someone is my husband, nor someone is my wife, nor someone is my child. I'm always servant of Krishna, servant of Krishna, servant of Krishna. Any revelation, if that is real, transcendental, would ultimately make you surrender to Krishna only, not deviate from Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, any other experience you are going through, those experiences are illusory. Mother Yashoda, by the grace of the Lord, could understand the real truth. But then again, the Supreme Master, by the influence of internal potency, Yogamaya, inspired her to become absorbed in intense maternal affection for her son. Immediately forgetting Yogamaya's illusion that Krishna had shown the universal form within his mouth, Mother Yashoda took her son on her lap as before, feeling increased affection in her heart for her transcendental child. My dear friend, this is very, very tough to understand. The moment you see Krishna in terms of truth, then you start, then there is a distance between you and Krishna. Because I so insignificant and Krishna is so infinite. So there is a distance. When truth of Krishna is revealed within me, Krishna is very big, infinitely big. And hence there is a distance, natural distance is created. And that's exactly happened to Mother Yashoda. But then, same internal potency of Krishna, which created distance between her and Krishna, and by which she surrendered to Narayana, same internal potency, again filled her heart with pure love for Krishna. So, at one point, she was bewildered. She was thinking, who is this? Is this my son Krishna? Or is he a demigod? Or is he Narayana? Who is he? All that she could realize, I'm only a servant. I'm very insignificant. But the next moment, by the influence of the internal potency of Krishna, her love for Krishna overwhelmed the knowledge of Krishna, the truth of Krishna. So she picked up Krishna immediately and took in her lap and must have poured hundreds of kisses, blessing Krishna more and more and more. Live long, live long, live long. So this is it's a very beautiful pastimes. Please meditate on this pastime as much as you can do. Although Krishna was so pleased with Vasudeva and Devaki that he descended as their son, they could not enjoy Krishna's magnanimous childhood pastime, which are so great that simply chanting about them vanquishes the contamination of the material world. Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, however, enjoyed these pastimes fully, and therefore their position is always better than that of Vasudeva and Devaki. So the Goswami said, to follow the order of Lord Brahma, Drona, the best of Vasus, along with his wife Dhara, spoke to Brahma in this way. Drona and Dhara said, please permit us to be born on the planet Earth so that after our appearance, the Supreme Lord, Krishna, will also appear and spread devotional service, the ultimate goal of life. so that those born in this material world may very easily be delivered from the miserable condition of materialistic life by accepting this devotional service. When Brahma said, yes, let it be so, the most fortunate Drona was equal to Bhagavana, appeared in Brajapura, Vrindavan as the most famous Nanda Maharaj, and his wife Dhara appeared as Mother Yashoda. Thereafter, O Maharaj Parikit, best of Bharatas, when Supreme Personality Godhead became the son of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, they maintained continuous, unswerving, devotional love in parental affection. And in their association, all the other inhabitants of Vrindavan, the Gopas, the Gopis, developed the culture of Krishna Bhakti. Thus, the Supreme Personality of Krishna, along with his Balaram, lived in Brajwasi, Vrindavan, just to substantiate the benediction of Brahma. By exhibiting different pastimes in his childhood, he increased the transcendental pleasure of Nanda and the other inhabitants of Vrindavan. Hare Krishna. Beautiful. So here Sukadeva Goswami is saying the fortune of Nanda and Yashoda is a trillion times more than Devaki and Vasudeva. The kind of pleasure that Krishna soured of Nanda and Yashoda is incomprehensible, absolutely incomprehensible. So this is what we have to realize. We cannot realize until and unless we transcend the mundane plane. We can pray to Nanda Baba and Yashoda Maya, oh Maya, shower one drop of your devotion on me. You can just pray like that. And Sukadeva Goswami is saying, Nanda and Yashoda previous, tapasya, as Dhara and Drona, they performed severe austerities to obtain Krishna as their son. But as such, Nanda and Yashoda are eternal parents of Krishna. So thank you very much for joining our discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam. Any question you have, please ask.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
This is Manish Sati. Sir, I just want to ask a question that how can we situate within our soul form? That's where I am a college student, and I usually go to colleges, coaching center. I just forgot that I am the soul, not body. So when I just realized that when I just chant morning chanting and doing some devotional services, then I just feel that I'm not this body, I'm soul. But how can I maintain this sentence that I'm soul, not body? And you are the senior Vaishnav that this morning I have just asked this question to His Grace Anant Parnath Prabhu in Vrindavan. So I just wanna realize your experience about that.
More than soul, try to be, because we are very fortunate. We have been told that we are Jiver Sarup Hoy Krishna Nittas. We are eternal servant of Krishna. So please remain in that mood.
Yes, sir.
We are eternal servant of Krishna. Whatever you are doing, you should be able to connect that to Krishna. And if we live our life in that way, one day you will see spontaneously there will be revelation after revelation. And these revelations will come in many phases. The beginning revelation would be that you cannot live in a situation where there is no Krishna Katha, no devotee. You will feel intolerable in places where there are no devotees, no Krishna Katha, no devotional service. That is the first revelation. That means you only like to be with the devotees, with Bhagavad Gita, with Bhagavatam. That revelation happens. And that takes a long time. And then Krishna is saying, Tesam satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dami buddhi yogam. So this very idea that I am always servant of Krishna should percolate in terms of servant of devotees of. So as a college student, as long as you are following your spiritual teacher properly, then you are properly situated. Even if you are studying your karmi books, preparing for your exam, you should not worry. As long as you are told, okay, you study well, score well, your teacher has already blessed you to do that, you don't have to worry, you just do that. So basically we must remain under the guidance of a teacher, to remain, to follow the pursuit, or the follow, to always remain in the state of Krishna's servant. It is actually easy to remain. See, otherwise if you say I'll be in soul consciousness, that means Satchitananda, it's very difficult. But I'm servant of Krishna. Okay, even if you are going to school and in your bag you keep 2-3 books of Bhagavad Gita, 2-3 books of Prabhupada, and you can tell your friend, oh, I read these books yesterday night. Wow, mind-boggling. Would you like to read it? So many ways you can engage as servant of Krishna. It is very easy. That which is achieved by yogis after crores of years of tapasya, we are given that very knowledge on a platter, but we are not able to value it. This is our misfortune. Always remain in the state of that I am eternal servant of Krishna. Whatever I am doing some service to Krishna. Service to Guru, Krishna, Vaishnava, Sadhu, Shastra. This is all. As long as my attitude, rest is assured, you are protected spiritually. We have to be patient. Is that clear? Manish?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Next question. How can one remove false ego? Follow your teacher. Follow the teacher. Vivek Pandey, you simply have to follow the teacher. False ego would go. Ananta Srivastava. Material energy is also provided by Krishna. So why it cannot be called experience? It is not experience because your nature and material energy nature is different. The experience generated within the purview of material energy is illusory, whereas experience generated in the plane of divinity is real. So, I didn't say that is not experience. That is experience, but it is hallucination. I didn't say that is not experience. That is an experience, but experience of hallucination. Like you are dreaming. When you are dreaming and when you woke up after dreaming, you don't say, oh, this is real. Eh? Kalyani Mataji. Is the experience we gone through are only restricted to subtle body, not affected to soul? Is this correct? Please explain, sir. The soul experience only spiritual realization. Then how he become enjoyer in this material world? He thinks he is the enjoyer. Okay. The conditioned soul, we don't say pure soul. Soul is conditioned. Conditioned by three modes of material nature. And when you are conditioned by three modes of material nature, out of false ego, ahankara. Now this is a deeper topic because to go to that, now I have explained many, many times. This is very gross. Its sound is subtle. Subtler than sound is emotion. Subtler than emotion is intelligence. Subtler than intelligence is false ego. So this consciousness, material consciousness at the level of false ego is so subtle that the subtlety of soul and false consciousness, there is literally razor edge distinction. That is why there is Brhama. Brhama means illusion. So soul can never become the enjoyer. Constitutionally, soul is never to be enjoyer. Soul is there to give pleasure to Krishna, and that way it becomes happy. When Krishna is happy, I am happy. It is like in your family, when your father is happy, your family would be happy. If you make your father unhappy, everybody will be unhappy. Similarly, in a country, if a leader is happy, the country would be happy. A leader is unhappy, country would be unhappy. Similarly, Krishna is the ultimate leader. If he is happy, we are all happy. So our experience is limited to our body and subtle body and has no connection to soul. But anything related to Krishna is connected to soul. Soul is spiritually transformed by topics of Krishna. Amrit Panda, I have three questions. You said the present experiencer is the false ego. Does it mean I as a person I experience doesn't exist? Yes, your experience doesn't exist. That's correct. Mother Yashoda saw false ego. Modes of nature, mind, intelligence. Not she didn't see. She was revealed. She was revealed. Revelation is always truth. That which you see is always subjected to Brahma, illusion. These are all very big topics. But we know they don't have form. No. they have form. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance have form. That is why when you are in the mode of goodness, you don't like discotheque. You like sea beach. You like temple. You like holy association. Mode of goodness has a form. And these are the forms of mode of goodness. Can you please explain what is the meaning of seeing them? Oh, that you have to ask Mother Yashoda, how did she see? I have not been revealed mode of goodness, passion and ignorance. So don't ask me. How could staying in a fully electromagnetically insulated room, which makes us Pareto experience, render the experience false? Meaning that the experiences that you are having, not internal, it is all external. So when you are shielded electromagnetically, you will have no experience. You cannot hear, you cannot touch, everything. So that is the point I'm saying. All your experiences are connected to sound, touch, form, taste, and smell. So when you are completely shielded from these 5 things, you have no experience. But still you exist. You enter into electromagnetically shielded chamber, still you will see you are existing. But you don't have any experience. So this is just a mental thought experiment for each one of you to realize whatever you are doing is simply wastage. So that is why I'm telling that please give up all your illusion, come and serve Krishna. Ritu Bhandari, consciousness is the symptom of the soul. Due to this consciousness, we experience physical. No, you don't. The physical pain is not because of divine consciousness. Physical pain is a material consciousness. Is that also an illusion? Yes, physical pain is an experience external to the soul. It is material consciousness. This is not spiritual consciousness. Physical pain, physical pleasure, physical greed, physical lust, these are all antithesis to the soul. Matter is gross, this is gross, subtle. It creates rhythm and takes you to emotion. Like, suppose you get irritated. So this is gross, irritating, but soothing. So these are all material experience. But same kartal, when I'm using, chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now this is no more material. This is no more material. Nothing is material because I spiritualized it. Rajat, can you explain again why the false ego is the real experiencer? No, Hare Baba, it is. What is your identity? Experiencer means what? You experience, no? You say you are experiencing. So what is your identity? You ask yourself, and when you say, this is my house, you see a house and say, this is my house. Naturally, spontaneously happening. False ego. And when you see a house, and you want to convert that to Krishna's temple, recognizing this is Krishna's, then you have no false ego. Okay? You see opposite sex and get attracted. That means you have an identity that you are a male or a female. False ego. You see something and you feel that you are a proprietor. False ego. So it is a false ego that is the experiencer. Dilip Kumar, how to chant attentively? Please attend our morning chanting session. Sarvagya Gaurangadas, if we are eating something other than prasadam, who is actually eating? Nobody is eating. It's a waste. Aja, is the false ego? Yeah, false ego thinks he is eating. Yes. Is someone who is not a devotee is eating prasadam? Is that this experience eating this real? Say, my dear friend, you don't, everything is not 0 and 1. Somebody doesn't know it is prasadam, but he's enjoying that prasadam. So he's getting sukruti. His soul is getting spiritual energy. Okay. Okay. But start introspecting like this. Who is the experiencer? Is the false ego. That is the experience. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you all for joining me in Bhagavatam class, Damodara Ashtakam. Tomorrow morning, we will be in chanting session together. See you again. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.